Good morning, everyone. Honorable Commercial Counselor of Embassy of People's Republic of China in New Delhi, Mr. Feng Gong. Our Organizing Committee Chairman, Mr. S.B. Mahapatra. Mr. P.N. Sharma, our Principal Advisor, and Mr. Pandey, our Director in charge. Welcome to all of you on this special occasion of annual meeting of India-China Trade Center. My heartiest greetings from India-China Trade Center to all of you. As you are aware that India-China Trade Center is a non-governmental supported organization for India corporations engaged in business relations with People's Republic of China. The center was founded in 1997 in New Delhi and Guangzhou to enhance India-China economic cooperation through research studies, policy advice, and strategic guidelines to business. The center seeks to facilitate the business efforts between Indian and Chinese commercial and economic communities in the absence of any formal representation of industry in other country. Since inception of ICTC, we have facilitated exchange of visits among Chinese and Indian enterprises, leading to trade collaboration and technical and technology cooperation. We have a representative situated in Beijing who maintains close contacts with various officials of different policy-making bodies to expedite any proposal and follow up the same. We intend to open a trade center in Shanghai very shortly. The India-China bilateral trade reached a historical high during the last calendar year, and China is now the largest trading partner of India. The trade target of $60 billion by 2010 set by two prime ministers is very likely to be surpassed before 2010. This is a great achievement of our two countries, especially considering the fact that 10 years ago, in the year 1998, China-India trade was less than $2 billion. India-China Economic Cooperation Conclave 2009 is the annual event under India-China Trade Center program. The conclave strives to increase awareness of the many commercial opportunities in India and China for business. The major theme of the summit is issues, irritants, and barriers in India-China economic relationship, which all you are aware with a lot of news coming in media regarding many issues and barriers. India and China has increased rapidly in last few years. Volumes of trade around $40 billion are indicating that there is great demand of goods and dependability on each other is increasing. This is the real cause which will carry both countries in cordial bilateral trade, and it will keep increasing with demand of population and creating volumes. Many Indian companies have bought Chinese capital goods and their investments runs in several $1 million. Recently, they have faced the heat of labor laws where foreign technicians are supposed to be on proper employment visas. In a way, it is always good to have workers on proper contract, and they also work under local employment norms and should also pay taxes like income tax in India, etc. But the sudden development in past few months is not giving comfort to the companies, and they are bound to face delay in projects and in turn financial losses. There may be serious implications on guarantee clauses on supplies of China. Similarly, large companies from China already have big establishment in India and have sudden jolt. It is not easy to make a good human resource team in any company. And if you need to reshuffle all the people due to some legal limitations, the enterprises cries it as foul and expect some solution from government. It is very important for trade and industry representatives to sum up all these issues and trade representations once in 6 months. The policy should be more solution-oriented, and it is onus on both sides. There are great possibilities for India as a hub for creating base for SAARC countries, and China should take advantage by investing in India as another factory, as well as local service hub for catering large industrial supplies like capital goods coming from China and from Chinese companies. There should be cohesive approach from China for taking Indian companies as their joint venture partners and understanding local environment in less time. Similarly, China can accept Indian service industry, especially IT companies, to cater China. Even airlines of both countries can work together for providing services in South Asia. The number of Indian companies in China is also going up as the trade is increasing. But proper representation for such Indian companies in China is required to cater them, looking after their business interest in China. That is the reason why ICTC has proposed to open an Indian-China Trade Center in the city of Shanghai, which is the financial capital of China. We have tried to bring together these issues today and have invited different experts on India-China trade to enlighten us, educate us, help us create a cordial business atmosphere between two world's giant economies. And I not only hope, but I am sure that today's discussion will prove fruitful towards long-term, healthy business relationship between India and China. Thank you all.